Okay, good morning. Thanks for coming. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some mini hash brown breakfast quiches. I like to do these myself because I'm a working parent. My wife is a working parent. We both like hot breakfast, but unfortunately, as working parents, and I'm sure other working parents can agree to this, you can't always wake up in the morning dealing with the kids, getting them ready for school, getting yourself ready for work, and making this hot breakfast as well. The mini breakfast quiches that I'm going to prepare for you today, they'll last you throughout the week. And I know some people will say, well, that's kind of boring to have the same dish every day of the week. But one of the good things about the mini breakfast quiche is that you can put anything inside of a quiche that you want to. So you don't always have to have the same uh, type of quiche in the morning. For example, if you're a vegetarian, you can have all vegetables. If you're a meat eater, you can have all meats, sausage, ham. If you don't eat sausage, you can use turkey sausage, um, or you can mix and match. You can have vegetables and meat. I like vegetables and meat, and that's how I'm going to prepare mine today. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're going to be having inside our breakfast quiches. Um, I'm gonna have red onion. Um, you could do red or yellow onion. I prefer the red onion because I like the flavor. I think it has more flavor than the yellow onion. Also, as you're cooking it up, I think it also has a stronger aroma, which I like the aroma as I'm cooking my food. You're gonna do 1 cup of red onion. You're gonna have I'm gonna do green pepper, half a green pepper for the amount of quiches that we're going to be making. Chop them up. You're going to do half of red pepper. Same, chop them up. You're going to do chop them up. I'm going to have pre-prepared ingredients because I'm going to try to do this in about 15 minutes. Just kind of show you how to do this in about 15 minutes. It's fairly quick and easy, an easy process. Next thing you're going to have also is you're going to have 3 cloves of garlic chopped, 3/4 pounds of sausage. For me, pork sausage. As I said before, if you don't do pork, you can do turkey sausage or ham. And if you don't do sausage or ham or any kind of meat, you don't have to do any of that at all. Then you're gonna have also half a cup of cheese. I like the thin, finely shredded cheese. And the reason why I like that is because I kind of like a lot of cheese inside my quiche. And as you're going to see, the cups are a little small, but the thin cheese I think is perfect for this type of dish. Then you have 8 eggs, uh, milk, 2 tablespoons of milk, salt and pepper. Um, you just kind of do that to taste or however you prefer to put in the salt and pepper. And of course your hash browns. The first thing you want to do before you get started is you want to set your oven to 425. As you preheating your oven, you're going to start by taking your hash browns. Now, I know when you get your hash browns in the store, your hash browns are, if you're going to get frozen hash browns, obviously they're going to be frozen. But you don't want to use frozen hash browns inside your dish. You want to make sure that they're thawed. And the reason why is because you're going to need to form them to your cupcake pan. So you're gonna want to, if I didn't say it before, I apologize. You're gonna want a cupcake pan, about six spots for it. You can probably with the amount of ingredients that I'm gonna have, you could probably do a little bit more than 8. And I'll explain to you how it's gonna work, how the mixture is gonna work inside the dish as we go along. But as you're waiting for the oven to preheat to 425, you're gonna take your hash browns and you're gonna press them inside your dish here and form them to your cup. And I know you can't see over the counter, so what I'll have you do, Lisa, if you want to come on over, I'll show you how to press them in here. There you go. Just get a handful of it. Don't be shy. Yeah, yeah. You can get a little bit more than that because you want to make sure that you form them in the whole cup. There you go. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. Just press it. Yeah. Don't. You can be rough with them. You can be rough with them because what's gonna happen is when you put them in the oven, they're gonna cook and they're gonna stick together and they're gonna form the shape of a cupcake, which is what you want them to do. And you want to leave space in there for your filling, and you want to make sure that you have uh, the hash browns covering that bottom part too, so you don't have any little holes. Well, it's okay to have a little bit of holes because the egg is gonna cook anyway, but you do want to just make sure that you don't lose your filling. There you go. There you go. Yeah. I don't know if I said this, but I like to do this on Sundays, and I like to do it on Sundays because obviously, like I said, this is a pre-prepared meal. Did I say that?
Oh no, I just know what you're about to say about what team.
Yeah, I'm a Green Bay fan. That's why I'm wearing my Green Bay stuff. But I do like to do these on Sundays because um, because Sundays beginning of the week, and I'll have these prepared for the rest of the week. Okay, once you get these formed and your oven is set and at 425, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you'll need a little bit more on that one. Yeah, just press it in there. And when you press it, just press it and let it kind of squeeze up to the sides, and then you can go ahead and fill the bottoms. Okay. And if it doesn't form perfectly, that's all right because when you take them out the oven the first time, I can show you can really reform them. So you're being too shy with your ingredients. There you go. You gotta put it in there. There you go. All right. So now, for those of you on camera, so what you want to do is you want to have them set so that they're shaped like the cupcake. Thank you, Lisa. You can sit down. Yeah, you can stay if you want. Now, unfortunately, she's a Patriots fan, so battle in this house. So you put it in the oven. You're gonna let that sit for about 20 minutes. While you're letting that sit, you're gonna go ahead and chop up your other ingredients. Preparation time should take you probably about 5 to 6 minutes, not too long. Another thing that I like I said before, it is quite easy to do. You're gonna chop up your onions, thinly chopped, your peppers, both your peppers, and your garlic. Once you have your ingredients chopped, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and ground your pork if you're gonna use pork. I already have some of that cooking on the stove here for time's sake. Um, so we're gonna kind of just warm that up. You don't want to mix your stuff up first. You don't want to mix everything up first. First, just kind of ground your meat, let it get brown. Once you let your meat get brown, the next thing you're gonna do is kind of keep stirring it. So once your meat gets brown, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your meat, you're gonna put it in a drainer. I kind of like to drain the fat out of the meat. So you put the meat in a drainer, let it drain out, and as the meat is draining out, you're going to use the same pan that you use for your meat to cook your vegetables. You're going to cook your vegetables for about 3-4 minutes, and we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to put some of these in here. And you're going to put all your vegetables in there. Again, for time's sake, I've already done some of this, so we don't have to do all of it. Okay. So there you go. So you let your vegetables cook for about 4 minutes. Once your vegetables are cooked, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your ground meat, put it back into the pan, and let it cook with your vegetables. So we're going to do that. Okay. Once that's done, the last thing you have to do is you have to obviously crack your eggs and add your cheese. So like I said before, you're going to need 8 eggs. We've already got a couple in here. I'm going to crack a couple more. 8 eggs. Then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of milk. I use 2%. That's because that's what my little girl drinks. So I use 2%. But you can use whatever kind of milk you have in the house. It doesn't have to be 2%. And that's just really to help kind of fluff up the mixture as it's cooking in the stove. You're going to take your salt and pepper. Add as much salt and pepper as you feel you need. There you go. And get it stirred up in there. Like I said, you want to add 1 cup of cheese. Or, just eyeball it. I'm a cheese person, so I'll admit I'll add more than 1 cup of cheese sometimes. So I am a cheese person. But you want to take that and then you just kind of get it stirred up there. And by the time you get your all your ingredients cooked and this stirred up, your mini quiches should be done, or your cups should be done and ready and out of the oven. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the cups. They're going to be nice and golden brown. Can you guys see them over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And like I said before, I mentioned that, if it doesn't form the way you want it to form in the cup the first time, don't worry about it. Because when you take it out, it's going to be kind of warm, and it's not going to be fully cooked, so you're going to be able to form it. So if you can come back over here, Lisa, I can show you what I mean. And I don't think I mentioned this, but I use a non-stick pan, but I also use the oil, the spray oil, to kind of make sure that the quiches don't stick, so that I can get them out. But go ahead, you can feel it, take a little feel, and you can see how you can, you can reform. And it's really nice because since it's already cooked, you're basically just pressing it. You're not messing up anything. You're not gonna mess up anything because it's already cooked and it's already hard. Okay, so once you get that reformed, the next thing you're gonna do is you're going to take your your mixture. You're just gonna pour just a little bit of mixture in there. Okay. You don't need to pour a whole lot. You don't need to get it all the way up to the top. Just a little bit. Okay. Because what's gonna happen is the egg is gonna puff up. Okay. You pour that mixture in there, and if you help get that pan over there, this is your ingredients, um, your sausage, your vegetables, whatever that you decided that you want to put in the quiche, and you just kind of drop it in there like this. There you go. And you see how I didn't really fill it all the way up, and I'm going to show you why. What it's going to look like. What's going to happen is, it's, like I said, it's going to puff up like a puff pastry, real nice. Okay. And sometimes I will put it at the bottom and then put some of the mixture on. And the reason why I do that is because I kind of like a lot of filling. But if you don't like a lot of filling in your quiche, then you don't have to do that. But I do like a lot of filling, so sometimes I will put it at the bottom and then fill it up a little bit more. Once you got that mixture in, you're gonna pop it back in the oven. And you're gonna pop it back in the oven for 325 for another 20 minutes. Once that 20 minutes is over, you're going to have some beautiful quiches. There you go. Can you guys see this? See it?
That's good.
Yeah. So you could take these, you put them in the refrigerator, and you can have them for the rest of the week. Like I said, they only take about 2 minutes to, not even 2 minutes, maybe 10 seconds to pop in the microwave, and you have a nice hot breakfast every morning, Monday through Friday. I kind of like to put a little, I like to add a little fruits to mine. See. This is like a little breakfast bowl. Take it, put it in your breakfast bowl. Put whatever you want on the side, yogurt, fruits, whatever you want to have as a side dish. But obviously, egg quiche is pretty filling. But there you go. That is your daily breakfast. So what do you guys think?
Looks good.
Yeah. You want to try one?
Yeah. So when do I get to eat?
Okay. There you go.
Look at that. Mmm. Mmm.
Like it?
Mm-hmm.
Tasty. Okay.
Yummy.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Uh, if you guys have any questions about the dish or anything, just let me know. If you want any specific ingredients, I can help you with that as well.
Thank
Thank you.